Hey guys, Steve here from InvestorMaverick.com. This is another COTPS update. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like the website is officially donezo. If you're looking at this right here, you're probably thinking like, oh my God, it's back. But this is just an old page I had up from yesterday. And when I refresh it, this is what happens. It goes to nothing. And not only that, when I Google the name, there is no longer any ads. And then you go to their so-called official Twitter, and that's gone as well. And if you did log in last night, you probably saw this message where it was saying, important notice at 23:05 U.S. time, May 22nd, we were attacked by an illegal network, received a ransom email from the unknown hacker. The attack resulted in a loss of U.S. data and platform is no longer functioning properly. We immediately commissioned a major network security provider to thoroughly analyze the problems caused by this attack, and data recovery work has already begun. Recovery expected within 3 to 5 weeks, which is a bunch of BS, right? First it was, the SMS isn't working, we're switching providers, and then they're saying like, Binance isn't paying us, we're not going to be able to do that. Then Swap next goes down and blames COTPS, and then voila, we have this magical message right here saying that, oh no, we got attacked. Unless they attacked themselves and stole the money from themselves, I think that's the only thing that would make sense. So once again, this is just another smoke screen. So I really don't see much hope. And I'm seeing a lot of videos of people saying like, we can report them to the government, the FTC, the SEC. But I really don't see any way of retrieving those funds because this is crypto. And that's the beautiful thing about crypto, unfortunately, is that it is very hard for the government to get a hold of those funds. I know people are trying to pin it on Binance, but I don't think Binance is going to cover the bill. They didn't really do anything wrong here. It was some scammer that created a website and tricked everybody into believing that they were doing arbitrage trading, which they weren't. And I mean, it was pretty obvious from the beginning. I did put money into it just to see if it was going to work or not, and it was apparently working, with quotes. And everything just didn't match up. So I really feel bad for all the people that did get scammed. Because if we look at like comments, there's people that lost, hundreds of thousands of dollars, like this guy. I lost $30,000 of my hard-earned money. Scam of the century. Ran out of $7 billion. Scam. Burn into hell scammers. Oh God. They stole, I don't know if this is $50 or $50,000. I think they're saying $50,000. That is unfortunate. And this is one of the reasons why you definitely got to do your due diligence. And this is the reason why I've created this channel to, test things like this so people can see like, hey, is this even legitimate? Are there any red flags? There was like a number of red flags from the so-called trading, the website, the fake pictures, the stock pictures that were claiming to be the CEOs. There was so many different things that just were not, making any sense. And of course, there are people that were making money in the beginning, and that is the definition of a Ponzi scheme, is just basically, you got to keep getting new people to come in to pay out the people on top. So if you didn't get in, like 6 months ago or whenever this started, you probably weren't able to get any money. Or if you were greedy, you probably didn't make any money either, and you just kept it in there the whole time and didn't get your initial investment out. And it's so interesting to me to see all these videos of these people that recruited hundreds to thousands of people into this thing trying to explain themselves like, hey, I did warn you guys, this did seem a little sketchy, and, versus the videos they used to make before this, where they were like, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you need to get into this. This is financial freedom, blah, blah, blah. By the way, this is not financial advice. This is purely educational and entertainment purposes only. And, I'm not trying to like rag on these guys, but at the same time, it's like, you got to really be careful and do your due diligence. Don't take anybody's word for it. Don't take my word for it. Do your research, check out different review sites, see what other people are saying in this video. Don't just trust one person to really make your investment decision with any investment, really. Again, not investment advice. And don't invest, an amount that you're not willing to lose, like a $30,000, $50,000 amount. Most people don't even like make that kind of money in a year. So like, don't cash out, your retirement, or try to like take everything and put it into one basket. You definitely need to figure out and diversify. That's something that I personally do. This is my experience. Once again, not financial advice. So this is very unfortunate, but it doesn't mean it's the end of your financial journey here. And there are legitimate things. Like, for instance, I'm doing GPU mining. And, I started out with, I believe, like around the 8,500 range. And, I've made about around, the 4,500 range so far in the past year. It hasn't paid itself off yet, but, as the price of Bitcoin goes up, it's going to pay itself off as well. I started, an Airbnb business. That's also another legitimate business, and I've been able to make a very nice income. It's not these crazy profits where I'm going to make, 2 to 3% a day, but not only am I making an appreciation from the house, which has been really great in the past 2 years, I'm also making passive income as well. I wouldn't say 100% passive. I do have to manage it here and there, and in the process of, finding people to help me manage it now that everything is open with COVID. But there's definitely other things out there. And once again, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Those old adages are cliche for a reason. They're cliche because they're usually true. It keeps coming up. So hopefully this is a lesson for you guys. Hopefully you didn't spend, your life's hard-earned money into this program and Swapnex. And then now I'm seeing like other things pop up, like the MetaFi or MetaFi yielders. Just be very careful with this kind of stuff, guys. This is like almost worse than gambling, because it's almost guaranteed that you're going to lose if you don't pull out. As opposed to even going to like a casino, you have better odds, like at least I know I have a chance of winning because, there's cameras, there's security, they're not going to like run off with my money and just steal from me. So, let me know you guys' experience. I know there's a lot of people that are probably looking at this video and other videos like this, looking for a solution. I did see a lot of people saying you can report them, which I don't know if that's really going to do much. If that makes you feel better, go for it. But the way I see it is I just chalk it up to as a loss and move on to the next thing, or the things that I'm focusing on right now. I did just finish a 7-day case study of a Uber and Lyft challenge, seeing how much you can make in Seattle. So if you guys want to check those videos out, definitely click on the links down below, or I think I'll have like a pop-up here somewhere. But let me know if you guys have any other questions or any other videos you want me to make on other investments, whether it be real estate. I don't know a lot about stocks. I do have stocks, but I'm willing to try new things, see if they work, maybe do little case studies and reviews on them, and, use my own money so you don't have to. So with that said, this is Steve here from InvestorMaverick.com. RIP COTPS. It's been real. It's been a wild ride for the last few weeks here. Pretty crappy, but don't let it stop you. We'll see you guys in the next video.